Hi, this is Jacob Matthew. I'm a technology and cybersecurity professional with a lot of experience in technology and cybersecurity. So this video is the first in a series of videos where I will provide pragmatic and practical ways to apply technology or use technology in today's technology-centric world. This video I'm going to start with is on digital identity or online identity. So what is online identity? Identity is how we identify ourselves to the system, to the computer systems, whether it's our phone, our tablets, whether it's our laptops, desktops, or more importantly to computer online systems like when we log on to websites and things like that. So basically there are three types of identities, and it's important that we understand what they are so that we know how to use it properly. The first one is called the centralized identity. The centralized identity is where when we log into an application, we type in a separate username and password. This was introduced in the 90s, and this is where I have about 200 of them, different websites, different username, different passwords. But what has happened is this was too complicated to use, and invariably most of us use the same username and password for all these n number of websites. This has resulted in a major security issue because of poor cybersecurity hygiene. So what I mean by that is if a hacker compromises one website, he can use the same username and password and access other websites, and that becomes a big issue. There have been a lot of cybersecurity hacks and attacks due to this issue. So is this completely gone? Should we not use centralized identity? No, we should. In certain cases, for example, if you're going for online banking or you're doing any sensitive operation, this should be centralized identity where we use where we use a username and a complicated password, and we also use something called two-factor authentication, maybe using authenticator passwords or apps and things like that. But those I will cover in detail in future videos. So the identity is the first one we covered is centralized identity. The second one is called the federated identity, and the federated identity is where we don't log into the websites or application directly, but we use third-party providers to log in. Some of these was introduced in 2000s, and some of these type of federated providers include Google. For the consumers include Google, Microsoft, Apple, LinkedIn, and there's so many others. So there's also the ones for the corporate, but the purpose of this video we're talking about normal users like us. So the advantage of this federated login is that federated identity is that we don't have to create a separate username and password. So we don't have to remember them. But the trade-off is that we are sacrificing our privacy because the federated provider will be able to track what application we're using, what interests we have. So this is about federated identity. And the third one, which was introduced late 2010s, is a decentralized identity or DID. So decentralized identities, we don't use a username and password, but we use certificates to log into applications. So using certificates, there's no way people can hack because the digital identity is stored on our mobile devices. And there's a lot of push, especially in European Union, to implement this. And in India, where I'm from, the Aadhaar card is also being planned to be migrated to the decentralized identity. So this is just an introductory to this, the first video about digital identity. Thank you for watching to the end and hope you found it useful. The same video is also being uploaded to TikTok, X, Instagram, where I don't have any followers. This is my first account on a professional account, so please do like and follow them, and hope you found it useful. Thank you.